Draymond Green has been a central figure in one of the NBA's most celebrated dynasties. Under the guidance of head coach Steve Kerr, the Golden State Warriors transformed into a powerhouse, dominating the league over the past decade. With a core that included Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant at the peak of their powers, the Warriors became a team that many opponents feared. The combination of star talent and innovative strategies propelled Golden State to multiple championships and solidified their place in NBA history. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. While the spotlight often shines on the players, Draymond Green believes that Kerr's contributions have been just as critical to the team's success. Speaking candidly, Green credited Kerr with fostering a winning culture and introducing a revolutionary offensive system that changed the way basketball is played in the modern NBA. For Green, Kerr's impact went beyond tactics and game plans. He brought a mentality and structure that allowed the Warriors to thrive. "Steve, man, he's been phenomenal for this franchise," Green shared. He brought a winning mindset and introduced an offensive system that transformed how the game is played in the NBA today. "Honestly, I don't know if we would have figured out what it took to reach the top without him." Green's admiration for Kerr stems from the coach's ability to adapt and inspire. Kerr's coaching philosophy emphasized teamwork, ball movement, and unselfish play, elements that became hallmarks of the Warriors' style. His approach was instrumental in unlocking the potential of a roster filled with diverse talents. From Curry's unparalleled shooting ability to Thompson's defensive tenacity and scoring consistency, and Durant's all-around dominance, Kerr found ways to harmonize their strengths. When Kerr joined the Warriors in 2014, the team had already shown flashes of promise but had yet to establish themselves as perennial contenders. Kerr's arrival marked a turning point. He implemented an offensive scheme that emphasized spacing, pace, and precision. This system not only maximized the strengths of the team's core players but also redefined offensive basketball across the league. Teams began to emulate the Warriors' style, and the pace-and-space era was born. Green noted that Kerr's impact wasn't limited to X's and O's. "He's an incredible leader," Green said. "He knows how to connect with players, how to push us when we need it, and how to keep the team focused on the bigger picture. He's been a mentor not just in basketball but in life." One of Kerr's greatest strengths, according to Green, is his ability to build trust and empower his players. Kerr's coaching style encourages open communication and collaboration, creating an environment where players feel heard and valued. For Green, this dynamic was transformative. Known for his fiery passion and intense competitiveness, Green found in Kerr a coach who could channel those traits productively. Kerr's calm demeanor and strategic mind often provided the perfect balance to Green's energy. "Steve taught me a lot about composure and seeing the game from different perspectives," Green explained. "He'd pull me aside during games and share insights that I wouldn't have thought of in the heat of the moment. Those lessons changed the way I approach the game." Beyond the court, Kerr's influence has extended to the Warriors' culture as a whole. He emphasized the importance of accountability and camaraderie, creating a strong foundation for sustained success. Kerr's emphasis on mindfulness and mental well-being also resonated with the players, helping them navigate the pressures of competing at the highest level. Green shared that Kerr's belief in the team's potential never wavered, even during challenging times. Whether it was navigating injuries to key players or adjusting to roster changes, Kerr's steady leadership provided a sense of stability. Green recalled moments when Kerr's encouragement helped the team persevere through adversity. "There were times when things weren't going our way, and Steve would remind us why we were here and what we were capable of," Green said. "He always believed in us, and that belief made all the difference." As the Warriors continue to build on their legacy, Green remains grateful for the impact Kerr has had on his career. Reflecting on their journey together, Green acknowledged that Kerr's leadership has been a cornerstone of the team's success. From teaching invaluable lessons on and off the court to fostering a culture of excellence, Kerr's contributions have left an indelible mark on the franchise. "I've learned so much from Steve, not just about basketball but about how to approach life," Green said. "He's helped me grow as a player and as a person. I'm forever grateful for that." Draymond Green's reflections serve as a testament to the profound impact that a great coach can have. While the Warriors' star players have rightfully earned accolades for their achievements, Green's words highlight the often unsung contributions of the leader who guided them to greatness. For Green, Steve Kerr is more than a coach. He's been a mentor, a visionary, and a driving force behind one of the most remarkable eras in NBA history. On Saturday night, 21, Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry gave fans more than just a dazzling performance on the court. Following an intense and hard-fought victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves, Curry created a heartwarming moment in the stands by gifting his game-worn shoes to a young Warriors fan. However, what should have been an unforgettable moment for the child nearly turned sour when an adult fan tried to take the shoes for himself. The incident unfolded shortly after the game, which saw Curry put on a stellar display, scoring 31 points and leading his team to victory with an 11-0 scoring run in the final moments. As the crowd celebrated the win, Curry spotted a young fan wearing Warriors gear in the stands and decided to give the child his sneakers as a special memento. Fans nearby watched with excitement as Curry approached the stands, tossed his shoes toward the young boy, and turned to leave. But as the shoes made their way to the child, an adult fan in the crowd reached out and attempted to grab them, creating a brief but tense moment. It didn't take long for Curry to notice what had happened. Despite the distance, the Warriors star immediately intervened, raising his voice to address the situation. "Hey, give it to him!" Curry shouted firmly, making it clear that the shoes were meant for the child. The scene was captured on video by fans in the arena, showing Curry standing on the court, watching intently to ensure the young fan received his gift. His body language conveyed both authority and care as he stayed involved until the shoes were securely in the child's hands. The gesture resonated with fans and highlighted Curry's commitment to spreading positivity beyond the game itself. Although the video ends before showing the final resolution, it is widely believed that the adult fan complied with Curry's demand and returned the shoes to their rightful recipient. The intervention not only salvaged what could have been a disappointing moment for the young fan, but also reinforced Curry's reputation as a player who genuinely cares about his supporters. For the young boy, the night became an unforgettable experience, not only because of the rare gift from his idol, but also due to Curry's personal involvement in ensuring it reached him. Off the court, Curry has long been known for his kindness, humility, and dedication to giving back to his fans. Moments like this only further cement his legacy as a role model both in sports and in life. While his on-court brilliance often makes headlines, it is his off-court gestures that show the true depth of his character. The game itself was a showcase of Curry's signature skills and leadership. Facing off against Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, the Warriors fought hard in a closely contested matchup. Curry's 31 points were instrumental in the team's success, and his ability to step up during critical moments was on full display. The highlight of the night came during an electrifying 11-0 run led solely by Curry, who scored all 11 points in the sequence to decisively tilt the game in Golden State's favor. This remarkable stretch included long-range three-pointers, quick drives to the basket, and clutch free throws that left the Timberwolves scrambling for answers. Fans erupted in cheers as Curry's scoring spree effectively sealed the victory for the Warriors, leaving no doubt about his impact on the game. After the final buzzer, the atmosphere in the arena was electric. Fans chanted Curry's name, celebrating both the team's victory and the Starguard's outstanding performance. Yet, Curry didn't just head to the locker room to bask in the glory of the win. Instead, he turned his attention to the stands, where he spotted the young fan who would soon receive his shoes. Moments like these highlight the unique connection Curry has with his fanbase. He understands the power of his platform and uses it to create memorable experiences for those who support him. For the young fan in the stands that night, the gifted shoes became a tangible reminder of the special bond between athletes and their supporters. Curry's actions also served as a reminder of the importance of sportsmanship and fairness, even in moments off the court. By stepping in and addressing the situation with the adult fan, Curry demonstrated the same poise and leadership that he exhibits during games. His quick reaction ensured that the young fan's moment wasn't overshadowed by selfishness and left a lasting impression on everyone who witnessed the incident. As the Warriors continue their campaign this season, moments like these add to the narrative of Curry's incredible career. While his achievements on the court include MVP awards, championship titles, and countless records, it is his character off the court that truly sets him apart. In a world where professional athletes are often scrutinized, Curry consistently proves that greatness extends beyond athletic ability. It's also about how one treats others and uses their influence to inspire. For Golden State fans, the night was a double victory. They witnessed their team triumph over a tough opponent and saw their star player create a moment of genuine kindness and leadership. Whether it's through a breathtaking performance or a small act of generosity, Stephen Curry continues to leave an indelible mark on the game and the hearts of those who follow it. In the end, Curry's actions ensured that what began as a simple gesture, gifting his shoes to a young fan, became a story of sportsmanship, compassion, and the joy that basketball can bring. For the Warriors faithful and the NBA community, it was yet another reason to admire one of the game's greatest ambassadors. The buzz around the Golden State Warriors has turned into a full-fledged narrative, as speculation mounts regarding the future of forward Jonathan Kuminga. Recent reports suggest the Warriors might be entertaining trade options that could send their promising young star to the Utah Jazz in exchange for standout forward Lauri Markkanen. This potential move highlights the delicate balancing act the Warriors face as they attempt to maximize their championship window while managing the development of their younger players. On December 22nd, Kuminga added to the speculation by sharing a cryptic message on social media. His post, which featured a series of peace sign emojis, immediately sparked debate among fans. Was this a subtle farewell to the team that drafted him? Or was it simply a misunderstood gesture? Regardless, the timing of the post ensured it became a hot topic. Fans quickly reacted online. One Twitter user speculated, "Goodbye, Warriors? Is he being traded for Ingram?" The question underscored the growing unease among Golden State's fanbase. Another fan, however, offered a more nuanced critique, suggesting that Kuminga's struggles might partly stem from his own shortcomings. Kerr didn't exactly set him up for success, but Kuminga hasn't fully embraced his role either. You can't sulk when you're not doing the little things to help the team win, especially as a young player trying to prove yourself, the fan noted. The timing of Kuminga's social media post was significant. It came just 36 hours after he was benched during a key stretch of the Warriors' 113-103 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Coach Steve Kerr opted to replace him with Gary Payton II, a defensive specialist, in the closing minutes of the game. This decision surprised many, as Kuminga had previously been trusted in similar high-pressure situations earlier in the season. After the game, Kerr's comments appeared to indirectly address Kuminga's benching and the broader expectations for the team's younger players. "When you have Steph Curry on your team, you move the ball," Kerr emphasized in his post-game remarks, as reported by Colin Ward-Henninger of CBS Sports. "You pass it 2 or 3 times, and the defense panics. That's how we create chaos and win games. The alternative is settling for contested shots, and that makes us a mediocre NBA team. We need to make this clear to our players." Kerr's critique wasn't solely aimed at Kuminga. Earlier in the season, he had publicly challenged rookie Brandon Podziemski, questioning his readiness and effort. This trend has led to broader questions about the Warriors' confidence in their young core and the direction the franchise is heading. The growing speculation about Kuminga's future has been fueled by a series of reports suggesting the Warriors are more open to discussing trades involving him and other young players than they were during the offseason. Back then, the team reportedly refused to include Kuminga and Podziemski in potential blockbuster deals for superstars like Paul George or Markkanen. However, according to Brett Siegel of Clutch Points, the team's stance has softened. There's a noticeable shift in the Warriors' willingness to consider moving Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Brandon Podziemski in trade discussions, Siegel reported. This shift in strategy could make the Warriors active players as the February 6th trade deadline approaches. Potential targets include Jimmy Butler, Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Kyle Kuzma, and Nikola Vucevic. Among these, Butler has emerged as a particularly intriguing possibility. Reports suggest mutual interest between Butler and the Warriors, raising the prospect of a blockbuster trade. However, acquiring a star like Butler comes with significant financial hurdles. With a $48.7 million salary, Butler would require the Warriors to offload several players to make the trade work under the NBA's salary cap rules. Any move for Butler would likely involve trading 3 or 4 players to match salaries, complicating the team's ability to fill the roster spots that would open up, Siegel explained in a December 20th report. The uncertainty surrounding Kuminga's role with the team reflects a broader tension within the Warriors organization. The team's leadership is caught between competing priorities, maximizing the championship potential of veterans like Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, while nurturing the development of younger players who represent the franchise's future. For Kuminga, the situation presents both a challenge and an opportunity. At just 21 years old, the forward has shown flashes of brilliance, with his athleticism and versatility offering glimpses of star potential. Yet, inconsistency and struggles to carve out a definitive role under Kerr have made his place within the team uncertain. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely as the Warriors navigate this pivotal moment. Will the team hold on to Kuminga, trusting in his development and potential, or will they leverage his value to secure a proven star who can contribute immediately? The stakes are high, not just for Kuminga but for the Warriors' championship aspirations and long-term strategy. A bold move could bring immediate rewards but at the potential cost of sacrificing future building blocks. Conversely, doubling down on the current roster and young talent could yield long-term benefits but might limit the team's competitiveness in the short term. As the trade deadline nears, one thing is clear: the Warriors' decision will have lasting implications. Whether Kuminga remains in Golden State or finds himself donning a new jersey, his development will continue to be a storyline to follow. For the Warriors, this is yet another chapter in their ongoing pursuit of excellence. The choices they make now will not only shape the remainder of this season but also set the stage for the next era of Warriors basketball.